And hello everybody. Today we're looking at two custom McFarlane Page Punchers Brainiac figures. And again, other than the Necron, or with the Necron, this is probably right up there as one of my favorites. Because it's just, an insane looking figure. Now, I'm not going to really go over a ton of the articulation for these. I might do it on this one. So this is the Chase variant, and this is the regular release. So, how I customized these. That's the main thing I want to get into in case you guys want to do the same. So I had two sets of these. We're going to get this focused. These are joints from the Mandarin Spawn. So what I did was boiled some water, got these pieces really hot, and cut out the fake joint that was here. Then while they were still hot, if you had a Dremel, this would be really easy. I didn't, so I had to take a screwdriver and just make a hole big enough to fit these. Now, these are fully articulated, and they have about, swivel and everything. So, yeah. Now, there's another mod I did for some articulation that we're just going to take this guy off, let you get one more look at him, because I may end up doing a wash on this guy just to make him look a little better. And while we've got this creepy bastard here, we'll do some size. I want to do a couple size comparisons here because I don't use this guy's Brainiac. I just use him as some horrifically creepy scientist guy. So there's a Mythic Legion skeleton, a classified series Duke, which again, this guy would probably fit in with your Cobra Law stuff. And lastly, because he's going to look like a terrifying beast next to her, Figma Alice. And again, I could see him being like some cyberpunk villain, whatever you want to use him for. But let's get into what I did to him before we talk about anything like articulation. So I put a chain here and just worked it down into here just to kind of make it like it's connected to something for the heck of it. This is a flayed one Necron arm that's been painted to kind of match. And I believe I did a gunmetal dry brushing on him. I'm not sure if I did. I did the same mod, but with the Mandarin Spawn joint up here. And let's get this focused. Where, this is fully articulated now. This gun is from the Snail Shell Assassin, which is a kind of an expensive figure. I've got his blade arm tucked right here. I also threw a a black wash on all his joints to make them look gunmetal. And then this little arm, which I'm going to have to pop out to show you. So please excuse me for a second. If we can get it out, because today everything's decided to fight me. I had a leftover Figma or import joint. I can't remember which. Wasn't sure if this was going to work, but I cut the fake joint out like I did with the big arm and made some, again, you would probably have to do a screwdriver with this, not a Dremel, but there you go. It's fully articulated. And let's get this back in. The flayed one arm plugs right in, no problem. You just pop the old arm out and pop this one in. You might have to heat it a little bit, but other than that, that's all I did to him. So we'll do a quick thing of articulation. Up, down, left, right. You get your tilt, swivel. Arms can go all the way up. Double elbows that go, so far in that they actually can't use the full range without clashing with the plastic. Wrist hinge. This arm's the same way as it always was. There's the single elbow on it. Waist. Hip. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knee. Swivel. Pivot and tilt. So, yeah. This guy is probably one of the more articulated McFarlane figures. And like I said, if you do a little work to it, because again, there are some things I will excuse for a figure not having. Like, I wasn't expecting that tiny arm to be articulated. But this should have been articulated. And it's nice that it's a pretty simple fix. Because again, you know, I'm not some professional customizer. I'm just an amateur, kind of modding my toys as I see fit. There we go. On his own, would I suggest you picking up either this dude? That's going to bring the other one back in. Or this dude? Absolutely. I love these two figures, and I think they were like 19 or 24 when they came out. They're worth it. They're very fun, creepy figures. Again, this can just be a generic robot in your Cosmic Legions, your Star Wars, whatever. This guy can be in your Cyberpunk, you know, Cobra Law. I don't even consider this thing Brainiac anymore. It's just some sadistic monster scientist that's mutated himself into this to survive, so he can just he's like freaking Shockwave from Transformers. So yeah, get a couple of these if you can. If you feel comfortable doing the mods, do them. If you have any questions about this, comment below or reach out to me on my IG page, which would be GoldMember150, and check out my other IG page. There's a toy collab page, Thedevilstoyz. And other than that, there's 3 podcasts I'm a part of. As always, all the information, links will be in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this look at these customs. And until next time, collect toys, live deliciously.